I mean, to me, they've been a team knocking on the door over the last few years. Even when they were at that time not winning, you saw where they could be because of the talent that they had, and they were in a ton of close games. And I think from that point to this point, they've just grown. I think obviously Biggerstaff has done a great job, but those guys have matured. And you're seeing the culmination of that. So yeah, I mean, that just kind of goes back to the point of like, if you're blinded by the result, you could think that they weren't a good team, but you're watching them and you're like, no, like these guys are close, and you're seeing the growth of that, to where they're at right now.
Joe, I know it's not like it's interconnected, the offense and the defense, but at training camp, I think you said that you felt like the defense was pretty ahead of the offense. Do you still feel that way? I know that the numbers would indicate your guys' offense is better, but I'm curious.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're in decent shape. I think at the end of the day, we have to continue to work on the things that impact those things, whether it's rebounding, whether it's cleaning up some of the situational fouls. On the offensive end, we could still get out and play a little bit faster, doing a good job taking care of the ball. So, we just got to continue to get better at the things on both ends of the ball that just give us a shot every night.
Joe, just what has the training staff told you about Neemias' injury, and how's he progressing so far?
Yeah, it's just day to day. We'll just kind of assess him every day. He's got a little bit better today than he was when it initially happened. So we'll just kind of take it from there each day, see how he is.
Hey, Coach, the opposite of what the young man asked you about your team. Is this I know how focused you are on the process. Is this an interesting test for the young guys going against these guys?
I would say that's every night. The test really comes from the ability to, I think a lot of our guys have shown, that they're capable of executing, the best version of themselves, and also the details and really what it takes to give yourself a chance to win every night. So the test, that's every night, I think is, can we just continue to be, as consistent as possible and what we look like when we're at our best on both ends of the floor, right? And that's executing those things that give us a shot to win the shot margin and put us in position to win. So obviously with, the way Detroit's playing, it's a test in itself, but, really it's every night that we have to work to do that.
Last question.
Joe Cade's a player that's had some big performances against the Celtics over the years. Just what's the unique challenge of game planning against a guy who has that size, but also has been one of the league's best playmakers as well?
Yeah, I mean, again, he could score at all three levels. His shooting has gotten better. Obviously, mid-range, he's finishing well around the rim. He's taking care of the basketball. The two-man game with Duran obviously presents challenges, and then you got the other guys, whether it's Robinson or Levert shooting the ball well. His ability to just make reads and pick and roll. So he's gotten better as a player, and the margins matter a ton. And when those are tested, you have to pick your poison at some point. So we got to do a great job, on those things that we can control, and then we'll see what happens, throughout the game.